because generally your deposit goes hard after the inspection period has expired. And in bank addendums, we've seen the standard is, there's two standards. One is the inspection period begins, it's usually like 5-7 days. The inspection period will begin when the seller executes the contract, the full contract, which is standard and would make sense. But other banks try to be a little bit sneaky, and they'll say that the inspection period begins when the bank has decided that it's received an acceptable offer, which could be 4 or 5 days before they've actually signed the contract. I'm not sure if it would be enforceable in court, but they'll, it's something to look out for. And these are all important because obviously if you have to cancel the contract at some point, you want to know if you're in the inspection period that your deposit can be fully refundable, or if you're outside the inspection period, you're going to have to come up with a reason to get your deposit back. And some banks, I've heard, they like to keep those deposits. The other thing is when you get an accepted contract, they're going to issue a bunch of disclosures. Read all of the disclosures. Make sure you understand what each one says. But again, unfortunately, like the banks are the party in power right now. So because there's lots of buyers, they're going to go with the one that has the fewest restrictions. And that even includes if you're using hard money. Banks sometimes don't even like hard money lenders. They want cash only, and we've been able to get hard money lenders to close in all cash and record whatever securities that they need to record outside of escrow. So to the bank, it looks like we're closing in all cash. But your best protection as a buyer is really, really good due diligence, which I think we're going to talk about in the next section.
Yeah. So let's go right on.
One of the addendums that we've had in the past we've been somewhat successful at getting in is termite addendums. That's actually with Fannie Mae. We actually got a couple times we've gotten termite addendum approved. They actually didn't approve it; they just lowered our purchase price automatically for what the estimate of the termite repairs would be. Okay. But as far as other, like when you're putting offers on a property, the banks they don't want to see an addendum because there's going to be another offer at the same price without that addendum. But one thing to keep in mind is that there's California and Florida, there's thousands of foreclosures, and you don't need to force a transaction. You don't need to take a risk that you don't really want to be taking because there's going to be another property tomorrow that may meet whatever you need.
Exactly.
So again, the due diligence part is the most important part, and it's going to be something you have to do.